Alright, let's chat about Jeffrey Bruce Atkins, known globally as Ja Rule, an American rapper and actor from Hollis, Queens, New York. Now, besides his hit tracks, lavish lifestyle, and Hollywood escapades, he got up to some shenanigans that positioned him a bit on the wrong side of Uncle Sam. Let's rap about Ja Rule and his tax evasion saga, shall we? In March 2011, the news broke about Ja Rule pleading guilty to not paying his income tax. This wasn't a one-off. The dude dodged tax for a span stretching from 2004 to 2006, pretty much 3 years. Now, you can always be there for your fans, but when it comes to the IRS, they aren't exactly returning the sentiment if you got some outstanding tax. Reactions were mixed when news of Ja Rule's tax evasion hit the public. Fans were divided between expressing shock and disappointment, while others brushed it off as the stereotypical rich and famous shenanigans. Professionals on the other side were not exactly gentle in their criticism. Just because you're a hitmaker in the music studio doesn't mean you're as good a hitmaker in the financial sphere. Ja Rule had made a pretty significant miscalculation here. So you dig the details, right? Here we go. Ja Rule was set to be sentenced in June 2011, nearly 3 months after his guilty plea. This gave him the time to finish his new album, hoping perhaps that a successful release might sway Judge Patty Schwartz a little. Still, the hope was long gone when he was given a 28-month sentence, which, believe it or not, was less than the maximum 5-year sentence. Talk about dodging a bullet. In the middle of all this, Ja Rule was already doing time for illegal possession of a weapon. Dude ended up serving both terms concurrently, which means at the same time. Plus, here's the kicker, he was ordered to pay a whopping $1.1 million as a penalty. So in July 2011, Mr. Atkins found himself as an inmate in a New York prison, swapping his bling and beats for a whole different beat behind bars. Now let's fast forward to July 2013. Ja Rule was ushered out of his cell and allowed to smell freedom after serving most of his term. He spent the last few months under home confinement until ending the sentence officially in July 2014. Wait, you thought the tax saga ended there? Nope. In 2017, Ja Rule and his mate Billy McFarland found themselves in the middle of another financial debacle, Fyre Festival. Marketed as an uber-expensive and glamorous music event in the Bahamas, it fizzled out into a major disaster. It cost both of them lawsuits, damaging their credibility royally, and McFarland got a sturdy 6 years in prison for fraud. Now, as for Ja Rule's tax evasion narrative, it serves as a stark reminder that Uncle Sam doesn't play games. Regardless of how high you climb in fame, if you try to dodge the tax man, there's going to be some pretty harsh rap knocking on your door. For Mr. Atkins and others who might consider taking the same route, it's quite simple. Pay your tax, live your life, and keep making us bop our heads to your sick beats. It's really that simple.